100 names. Epstein's Madame knows it all. Ghislaine Maxwell was Jeffrey Epstein's right-hand woman. Unlike him, she's still alive and serving 20 years in prison. Now, from behind bars, she's trying to strike a deal with Congress. She says she's willing to testify about Epstein's network if she's granted immunity. The Deputy Attorney General even visited her Florida prison. He questioned her about 100 different people in Epstein's circle. According to insiders, she answered every single question. But when House Republicans asked her to testify publicly, she refused. She won't talk without legal protection. Maxwell's story, though, began long before she met Epstein. She was born on Christmas Day in 1961. 3 days later, her 15-year-old brother was in a car crash. He spent 7 years in a coma before dying. Her parents were consumed by grief and ignored their newborn daughter. Though born in France, Ghislaine was raised in Oxford, England. At age 3, she stood in front of her mother and said,
"Mommy, I exist."
Her mother later admitted Ghislaine developed anorexia from the emotional neglect. To compensate, both parents then spoiled her rotten. Her father, Robert Maxwell, was a ruthless billionaire media mogul. He beat his children with a belt at the dinner table, but Ghislaine was the favorite. She became his loyal assistant and emotional support. He even named his yacht Lady Ghislaine after her. The family lived in a mansion overlooking Oxford. They threw lavish parties with politicians, celebrities, and royalty, but inside the home, Robert was a tyrant. Ghislaine learned early on how to please powerful, dangerous men. In 1991, Robert disappeared from his yacht. Days later, his body was found floating in the ocean. It turned out he had stolen $440 million from his employees' pensions. His death left the family name in ruins. Ghislaine fled to New York with a one-way Concorde ticket. That's when she met Epstein. She quickly became his closest accomplice. She scouted young girls by pretending to be a modeling recruiter. She approached schoolgirls in Central Park and elite private schools. She promised them auditions for Victoria's Secret. When one terrified girl ran out of Epstein's house, Maxwell said,
"She didn't get the job, that's what's bad."
In 2021, Ghislaine Maxwell was convicted of grooming and trafficking underage girls.